and I'm a representative from RIM. I work in the Business and Finance Department.
My name is Hany Awad. I work in the Research Department and Research in Motion. This proposal is directed to CEO Piri Lushman.
Thank you for your time, Piri.
This is our problem that we have in our company. Our sales have dropped since 2008 a huge amount, around 100%. Our sales in 2008 went over 100% and our shares were $1.50. Right now, it's around it went to 7.8 cents in 2012 and it's going to keep plummeting according to our economics.
The issue with our sales, it can be related to four main causes. One of the main causes is our system issues. When we recently just released the BlackBerry 10, which was supposed to be our best software yet, and when it was released, BlackBerry, the BBM network went down, and BlackBerry, the touchscreen started faulting, and a lot of things, they weren't exactly how we planned it to be, and it resulted in bad publicity for us and a bad name for us, because the products weren't as durable and as strong as BlackBerry and RIM products usually are. Another problem is the change from the corporate sector. That was our specialty, that we'd always try to appeal to the business side, make our phones more secure, but with the introduction of touchscreens and very delicate hardware onto our phones, we've shifted our company's focus more from a business side to a more broader general public side. But for our company, our best success was always when we were more geared towards a corporate side of things, so I think that's another problem.
Our first possible solution to resolve our problems here is to change our consumer base. When we change our consumer base, we're going back to our old roots when we were over 100% in shares with $1.50 in share. By doing that, we stop competing with Apple by going to the younger generation, and we also go to our own consumers, the large major companies. Once we go there, we can sell our BlackBerries in bulk because it's a very, very good business phone, very durable, and that's our basics. We'll go back up in our shares.
And another thing is while selling at wholesale, it allows the employees that are receiving these phones, if the phone works well, then they will obviously tell other people, and it gives us good publicity. They'll give it to they'll see other companies will be seeing them use it, and it'll give us good publicity and also increase our sales. The budget for the first solution, it will take about a year to complete with all the research and all the marketing and everything to be done, and all the other proposals that we have to send to the other businesses for them to accept our product. It'll approximately cost about $10 million. We'll see an increase in jobs in the research sector, especially because we're trying to make our products better, and obviously the money has to be used to make our products better. That's why the $10 million is needed.
Apple has always been known to use touchscreens as their feature. iPods and iPads and all their products mainly have to do with the touchscreen. RIM, however, their main features were their durability, security, and their creativity. Our company can go over Apple. We can beat them in our sales and make our sales much higher. Right now, Apple has their own touchscreens. We do not go into their territory. They have much better technology in that area. Ours, we can go back to our roots, as I've mentioned before in the first solution, and work on it. We can add in a stronger RAM, a better processor, and do this, better application, and this way it will work better for us.
For the budget for the second one, since not a lot of research is going to be done, we're going to be using most of our old research and our roots. So most of the money will be going into the marketing side of things. So that's why only $4 million is needed. Not a lot of money is needed for the researching. Because there's not a lot of money needed for researching, we will see a loss of jobs in the researching department. That will also save us a bit of money. And there will be more jobs created in the business and relations. But obviously in research jobs, you have to pay them more, and you also have to give them money to actually research.
Our third solution is a last resort. We don't go to that unless we are hugely in debt and our sales are not making much. This is to merge our company with one of the two giants in the telephone companies, Samsung or Apple. Doing so, we can get out of debts by our own, and doing that will cause either Samsung and Apple to have a bidding war to buy Apple, because BBM has been at large and really wanted by every other company. And this way, we can give an edge to one of the other companies by getting more money for ourselves and getting ourselves out of debt.
For this solution, it's kind of tricky to gauge a timeline where it could be completed, as it's not really in our control. All RIM can do really is to create a really good, to keep on creating really good products and really reliable products. So these companies, they can put they can really think about it, and they can actually try to put as much money and try to buy us for the most amount of money they can, and it can create a large amount of money. It'll cost about $1 million, but that's just gauged. It could, because this process could take weeks, it could take years. If it takes weeks, it's not going to cost us $1 million. If it takes years, then maybe even more than $1 million.
Our conclusion for this whole presentation is to show you our current state is not very good. Our company is going bankrupt little by little. We have to do something about this right now, or else our company is going to be no more. I believe that the best solution for us to do is going to be the first solution. The first solution, if you remember, was to change our consumer base. As I showed you here, we have to go back to our old roots and sell in bulk to major companies. This way our name will go up high. Thank you for listening.